Hello everybody, this is Kris Nicholson and I'm showing you my updates of my keyboards on July. So, this over here, this is a little no-name keyboard I got for $5. It has 8 rhythms and also it has 8 voices too. It has auto accompaniments, pretty cool for what it does, and 4 little drum pads, 37 mid-size keys, mini-size keys, and 1 speaker. Next one that we have, this is a Casio SA20, which is like the mini tone bank series. This has 32 mid-size keys, 2 speakers. It has 100 voices. It has over 20 rhythms and 20 songs on here. Okay, moving right along. This over here, this is the top of the line of the SA series from Casio. This is an SA75. This has 37 mid-size keys, 2 stereo speakers, an LCD screen, plus a new metallic silver case. You have 100 instruments on here. You have 30 rhythms. Also, you have 10 songs on here. So, it's pretty cool for what it does. Battery operated. Next one, this is part of my no-name group of keyboards. It's called a GPX. I have no idea why they call it there, but it has 49 mid-size keys. It has 10 sounds and 8 rhythms, 5 drum pads, and 2 stereo speakers on here. Okay, moving right along because we have a lot of them. This over here I just recently got. This is a little practice pad which is added to my drum line, the DD20S. This has 100 rhythms. It has over like 10, probably even more than that, I should say 20 sound effects, 4 drum pads, and you have over 100 sounds on here. But it's a pretty cool demo, that's why I bought it. Okay, going all the way over here. It's hard to see because of the light, but I have this. I just recently got this yesterday. It's a Casio CPS 101. This was the earlier version of their 61 key digital pianos. It's touch sensitive, and it's just a regular plain keyboard. It has over 10 voices on here, and it's more of like the FM technology, just like the Yamaha puts in. Okay, right up here, this is a Yamaha PSR 180. Now I have a 185, which is basically the same thing, just a different cosmetic of the case. This one looks better, so I took it, and very less price that I had to get it for. It's hard to see it because of the light. Sorry about the lighting. Okay, going right along. This over here, this is a Roland EM20. Now this keyboard right over here has the same exact voices as the G800. The G800 is one of the top of the line models because, you know, the G series is one of the top line models. But it has the same piano sound, same drum sounds. It has really good rhythms. When I first got it and I looked at it, I got it for very pennies. I was like, this is a little toy, until I plugged it in. I was like, wow. Unbelievable, right? You have over like 400 instruments on here. You have 64 rhythms. You have 2 stereo speakers, 61 touch sensitive keys, LCD screen, very stereo, and also you have a ribbon control, but you don't have a pitch bender wheel. You have a pitch bender button and modulation. Okay, moving right along from the EM20, we have this bad boy over here. This is a keyboard I've been looking for the longest time. This over here is the Yamaha PSR 4600. This PSR 4600, I've been looking for this for years. You have 100 rhythms, you have 100 sounds. Also at the same time you have a 5-track sequencer on here, a little card slot, 61 touch sensitive keys. Now this is not AWM, this is DAS system. You have 8 drum kits, and you have multiple drum sounds on here, which is really neat. The 100 rhythms comes with 100 variations, which is pretty cool. So you have variations to those rhythms. 3 fill-ins, 1 intro, 1 ending. But I love this keyboard, so I finally got one. Okay, so from there, let's go to the workstations. This over here, this is a Core T3, but one of my friends, he got it, and I traded him. I got my I got my WK7500 back, my Casio. So I was glad to get that because he wanted the EX5, so I got this and the 7500 back for the EX5. So over here, the Core T3 M1 on steroids. basically. 200 instruments, I say 300 instruments. You got 200 programs and 100 combinations, 61 full-size keys. You have a floppy disk drive. As you can see right over here, he did his own little lettering and marking on here because it was all faded out. But it was, it still works, just like new. It plays really good. I'm thinking about making this gold. So this is from my starter of the workstation series that I got. Now, this little guy over here, this is a Korg microstation. This Korg microstation blows like, I mean, it's unbelievable. This you have over 512 instruments. You got 120 note polyphony on this little 61 key keyboard. This is a 61 mid-size keys with the natural touch on here. You have a 16-track sequencer. You have a little LCD screen, joysticker. You know, you have joysticks right there. So it's smaller than this, but it blows this one away out of the water. And it's lightweight, so I can take it to my mom's house or whatever. Okay, moving right along, we got more. This over here, this is a Korg TR-88. Now, I know you like, you know how I like my 88 keys. Now I got 5 88 keys, probably even more than that. This is basically the same thing as this, but in a bigger version. And also you have over here the switches, polarities right over here. I'm going to start gigging out with this keyboard because I like the piano sound, I like the feel out of it. When I first got it, these keys were down a little bit, so I took it apart and I fixed it. And I got the upgrades for it. Only thing I have to do is get the sample upgrade. I got the system RAM on it, which is pretty cool. But here it is, that's the Korg TR-88. Next one over here, this is a M08 from Yamaha. This is a scaled down version of the Yamaha Motif ES. And I got this off of a trade too, so I was happy to get that added to my collection because I love 88 keys. This has over 1,000 instruments, has arpeggiation, 16-track sequencer, 88 full-size keys. It's really cool, Mega Voice technology. Anything you want to know about a Yamaha is good. Alright, now, as you can hear in the background, this is my bedroom, and here's my piano. It plays by itself. That's the Yamaha G2 Disc Clavier. And it's just playing by itself. I'm not going to show you the rest of my room because it's early in the morning and that's the only time I can make this video. But from all these keyboards, we got another piano. This is a Yamaha G2, but a high polish, ebony high polish. Now, my one of my other partners, I tried to get him out of playing an upright, and said, "Look, I got this grand in the shop. If you like it, you can have it." Just to get him out of an upright, because I already have one. As you can see, I already have one in my room, and he finally got one. So I convinced him to get a grand piano, and this is a new beginning. I said, listen, that's a bigger step. Once you play on this piano even more and more, it's really, really good. They both sound good. I like them both. But one thing about it is that this one, it needs a little more work. The price that we got this for, I cannot tell you, because we basically we basically got this for pennies, for the price of a small keyboard, and I couldn't believe it. But it looks good inside, it sounds good, and he loves it. It needs, as I said, it actually needs a little work, and but it's a wonderful piano. So now we got 2 grand pianos in our place. Another thing that I have to show you, last but not least, if I have a little time, it's hard to see it, but that's a theater organ right there that I just got my other partner. So, out of all, thank you very much, YouTube, and hope to see you guys again for my next new keyboard adventure. So here's the new keyboards from the new updates. Thank you very much, YouTube, and have a nice day.